Hi everyone, it's Jim here. Hey, just wanted to show you I'm working on restoring my old Greek Revival farmhouse. I think it was built in the 1840s. So I'm doing a lot of scraping, wood rot repair, using putties and epoxies and things. I'm trying to keep all the old wood as much as we can, and I want to show you why really quickly. So I'm going to show you here a piece of old trim that we're going to put back on the house. This is a fancy piece of curved molding. It looks terrible right now. I have a rough coat of Bondo on here. We'll sand it down and it's going to eventually go back to looking nice. But, you know, we could replace all this, but I want to show you why we're saving the wood. Take a look at this. Here's an example of today's 2x4. This is something I got from a big box store, and this is a piece of wood that I just took out of the soffit I'm going to put back in. You can see the rings here. This has about 7 rings. You can see the heart ring. These things grow and are harvested in about 15 years. They're very lightweight. They feel like sponges, and they absorb water and rot much quicker. And take a look at this piece of wood. This came out of the house. It was built again in probably the 1850s. If you look at this, there's 53 rings here. 53 rings. This tree grew about 2 inches over 50 years compared to this one, which took about 7. And this one here, again, look at the rings. Because they're pretty concentric and they're not curving too much, you can estimate this tree was probably significantly bigger. If this is 50 years of growth right here, it was probably at least 150 years old, maybe even 200 when they took the tree down. So this was an old growth tree. It's heavy as a rock. I mean, it really feels like a brick. This is an example of the kind of wood that you don't want to sacrifice. Obviously, they took down a lot of old growth trees. We don't have them anymore, but we should definitely save them. Anyway, I'll post a video or at least a photo when the house is done, but just thought that was interesting. Signing off.